So, Joey, you were the first ever winner of the circle. How did that experience prepare you for this? And were you worried that people might see you as a threat in the game because of your past win?
Maybe, but here's the truth. If anyone knows me, like actually knows me, I don't know how you could feel I'm a threat because I don't come into anything with that attitude or mindset of being deceitful competition. Like I'm very competitive, just wanting to do my best. But every show I've been on has just been throw me in. Let's see what happens. Even with this, day one, I didn't know what I was walking into. I knew it was competition, funny, all this stuff, and you take it as you go. But you guys tell me, what did anyone perceive me as a threat? I want to think so. Like that sounds cool. Like, yeah, I'm a threat. But no, all right, no.
Oh, that's a good.
I want to be a threat.
You were a threat.
Was I?
Yeah, because I mean, yeah, you were a threat to me, which is why ultimately,
What happened?
our love affair ended.
Yeah, yeah.
No, Tayshia, Bachelor Nation is pretty sad right now about Gerry and Theresa's split. Do you have any advice for them? And how has your time on the Bachelor Nation compared with the GOAT?
I mean, my best advice with coming from a public breakup is really just to take as much time that's needed. You don't owe anybody anything, and this is real life for you, and your heart and your mental health is like number one always. And I kind of did that. I had a retreat for a couple of months and have just been really private and sacred with. I've been quiet for the things that are sacred to me, and I think that that's what they should do.
As you should. Good for you.
And Lauren, fans loved seeing your love story unfold on Love is Blind. What has Cameron's reaction been to seeing you on the GOAT?
Oh, Cam is excited. He's very like competitive and he's just excited for everyone to see the show. He's rooting for me always. He's my built-in lifetime cheerleader. So even with some of the strategic moves, like I took it personal, but Cam took it personal. Yeah. So,
It's your man.
It's a good man.
Yeah. It's your man.
It's a good man.
He's got your back. Lauren,
As he should.
Lauren, do you and Cam still watch Love is Blind? And if so, what did you think of last season?
You know what? I've watched Love is Blind consistently for the past 5 seasons. I did not watch season 6 all the way through, but it's like I watched it because it was all over the internet. But I thought that it was entertaining. I thought that it was crazy. And yeah.
What did you think of the Megan Fox of it all? What was your reaction to that situation?
I think Fox was on Love is Blind.
No. You know what? I feel like just God bless. I mean, I think that it was wrong how people like bullied her. I don't think she deserved that.
No.
Like people saying like, oh my gosh, she doesn't look like Megan Fox. She said people said she looked like Megan Fox. But honestly, that's why in the pods, I did not want to describe myself. I didn't want Cam to describe himself to me because I feel like once people have those preconceived notions about what they think you look like, and if you don't look like that when you come out of those pods, it's gonna be a whole situation.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's the point of the show, is to not base it on physical stuff. So to be honest, I just would have left that out, child.
Can you imagine if you really saw the thing lift and it was Megan Fox though? Like if it was actually Megan Fox there, I would lose my mind.
Of course.
Lose my mind.
But the point is
Everybody
to not
would.
think about people looking
We're
like
not trying to
Megan
be into the
Fox.
physical.
I'm just stuck on the fact that I thought for like the last 30 seconds that Megan Fox was on the last season of Love is Blind. I'm like, how did I not know this? This is crazy.
Not quite.
Joey, Perfect Match season 2 is coming up. It's been a year since the last season of the show aired. Looking back on that journey, what's the latest with your love life now?
I am in the best and happiest and healthiest relationship I've ever been in. It is as serious as a relationship can be. And I am someone who, when I'm doing stuff for my career shows, I love to put so much out there for the people who support me. But naturally, I really love to keep my private life private because it's hard living a life in any capacity that the public weighs in on. And when it comes to things like relationships, I'm very sensitive with my heart when I commit to someone. So I like to try to keep that just for me.
Aww.
Joey, I was also going to ask, would you ever return to play the circle as a catfish like Shubham?
I would not. No, actually, they did reach out to me some years back for that. And I was super interested to go back on and maybe host something or do a show or a game. And because of it being a competition, it's hard to find something when there's, Michelle Buteau, who's been there and kills it. There wasn't really an avenue for it. So hopefully in the future, but I tell everyone all the time, I have nothing bad to say about that show, but it was so perfect. We didn't know what we were doing that first season. It was lightning in a bottle. And to go back again I'm not going to win. I don't want to. No one wants to see that. I want to welcome everyone, into the Netflix family who's on the new seasons. And, but you never know what the future holds. That's what I always have to say with everything.
Totally. And Tayshia, are there any memorable challenges or moments that you can tease that fans should keep an eye out for this season?
Oh my gosh, the whole thing. I feel like, honestly, even watching it back for like us, I feel like every single episode took me by surprise. And we try to go into the show without any preconceived notions. We didn't know what was going to happen. And I feel like the challenges kind of tricked us. I feel like the first one was so easy. It was lighthearted. It was cute. Well, it gets crazier each episode.
Yeah.
So just when you think that you kind of got a handle on the show, I promise you, keep watching because your mind is going to be blown.
Absolutely.
Mine is, and I was on it. So
if I was sitting at home watching this, I'd be like, I'm queuing it up right now. She just sold that beautifully.
I know. I'm very excited to see how everything plays out. Now, Lauren, you guys are competing to be the GOAT and win $200,000. How strategic and cutthroat did it get? Were there alliances formed? Was there any backstabbing?
Girl, okay. I mean, from day one, people were strategizing, and a lot of the strategies were pretty cutthroat, especially, we have people on the show that come from shows like The Challenge and Survivor. So they already came in knowing how this works when some of us may not have been from that world. So, they kind of came in like no game. So it gets cutthroat. It's drama for sure.